from inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Ready to go now. Here's the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
That one the other way, and that one gets down, fair ball. And the leadoff man aboard. Margot throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Next offering is downstairs. And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field not.
So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
Now, Matt Vierling. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Payoff pitch. That one to first. He'll do it himself. Out number 3. Tigers strand a pair, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ballgame. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, and today's starter, Michael Lorenzen.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
The count 2-1. Slider misses outside. And the righty deals. And he walked him.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And there's one away. Now batting Wander Franco. 3 for 7 in the series so far. The pitch. And that one wrapped foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's to third. Nice stop. The throw on to Scope. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Man at first, Yandy Diaz. Next to hit for the Rays. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Rays strand just the one, scoreless after 1. Back now in Tampa Bay, and now it's Jonathan Scope. The next pitch misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch. Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Line drive, that's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's Austin Meadows. Foul ball.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. So the batting order turns over. And next to hit for Detroit, Javier Baez. Next one is off the plate. 2-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power.
What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Here's Riley Green. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Next pitch is downstairs.
Love how the guy out there on the mound did not panic after loading the bases. Went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get one more and get out of this inning.
Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and he went around. Just enough that time. 3-2 now. Got him swinging. Bottom of the second. Lau at the plate. The 2-1. That misses off the outside edge. On the ground right side. Throw to first is in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Harold Ramirez at the dish. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
And now the count is even. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And it's even up.
2-2.
Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key.
Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here's the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. On the ground, right side. Lau sends it to first. One up, one down.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Eric Haas. He reached out a walk his first time. Comes the 2-2. Just missed.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next offering is in for a strike. Liner picked on the hop at first. To second for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And up next for Detroit, Jonathan Scope.
The second baseman,
Thielen off of first with 2 away. Out to short. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Righty delivers. Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now it's Jose Siri. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. Falling behind 2-1. To the right side. And it gets by him. Two outs, runner at first.
The right fielder.
Here's Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 so far.
Margot.
1-2 to Margot. Just a weak fly ball this time. Scope makes the catch, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Rolled over to third. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. 1 gone, runner at first. Austin Meadows up now for the Tigers. Next pitch is outside. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Kreidler, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering misses. Now 2-2. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches.
Got him! Good job at damage control right there. Bottom of the 4th, here's Wander Franco.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Got it by him for the K.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Cabrera steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Right-hander kicks, deals. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a Luis Patino gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Kicks and deals. Haas checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 3. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Kicks and fires. That one in the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Got him. That's out number 2.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Bounce to the right, and that one finds its way through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting.
Ryan Kreidler up now for the Tigers. This one popped up loud. Sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays, Harold Ramirez. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And that's outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And a pitch.
No, that's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And now it's even up.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Josh Lowe. He's 0 for 1. So now 1-2.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Ramirez at first, 1 gone. Next pitch is outside. Now fly ball to right center. Vierling on the move to his left. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 2 down. Jose Siri next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Top of the 6th inning, and now the right fielder, Austin Meadows. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup early enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Next offering is in for a strike. And now 2-2. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. Out towards right center field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's got a double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Randy Arozarena.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Meadows going after it. Puts it away for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Manuel Margot. This one high in the air to left center. Carpenter moving under this one. Puts it away for the out. And now the shortstop, Wander Franco. 1-1 now. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
On to first, and that is that. Top of inning number 7. Here's the catcher, Eric Haas. Next pitch off the play. 2 balls and a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Matt Vierling will hit next. And the pitch.
2-1.
That one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. The pitch. Center field. Vierling on the move. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. And now it's Brandon Lau. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. The 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Jose Cisnero getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Alexander, the lefty, warming up as well. The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Next offering is fouled back. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Jason Foley.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Up the middle. Throw on to Cabrera. Play made, that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit. Sean Armstrong gets the call from the pen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now batting, right fielder.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Check swing, and that's a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the Tigers. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. And it is 2-1. Movement in the bullpen. Alex Lang up and throwing. Fouls one off. 2-2. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Hauls it in, one away. Jose Siri now at the plate. And 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Jose Cisnero gets the ball now. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Now for the Tigers, number 67, Jose.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena, 1 for 2. The 1-1. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Nothing doing for Tampa. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, now it's Javier Baez. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W. No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. You'll take those bloop hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
At the belt and fires. Misses, and that's ball 3. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next pitch is popped up. And here's the catcher, Eric Haas. Back to the mound, flips it behind his back. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Alex Lang takes over on the mound. This is his first appearance of the season. And stepping in for the Rays, Manuel Margot.
Number 55.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Taylor Walls. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Safe!
A nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go. and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. The 3-1. And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
So the tying run at second. In the air out to center. Bierman drifts towards it. That's out number 2. And now the first baseman, Harold Ramirez. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Strike 3, got him swinging. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. 1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by.